Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TCM Time. That's traditional Chinese medicine with me, Kathy Young. Everybody, welcome back to our Tai Chi Sword class. Let me start by a big Tai Chi secret sword hugs coming from my heart. I'm going to open it up sideways, fully extended, and give you the biggest Tai Chi sword hug I can give. How each movement in Tai Chi Sword has a block before the attack. So again, a yin before the yang. Yin neutralize, yang radiating out. So everything you'll see has the block and the cut. Block and cut. Yin and yang. Just like at the end of a sentence, there's an end to the sentence, punctuation mark. So each movement have a finish and an end. So rather than thinking of it as blending to the next move, have your cut be a full, complete cut and holding that. When you fully extend and hold that, your chi can fully extend all the way to that tip versus stopping it short and letting it stay only in a smaller flow. So that punctuation to finish your movement, to fully extend your chi, is understanding from point A to point B. So rather than thinking one movement as your mind only here at A and B, your mind is flowing from A, still following it through all the way to B. When your mind stays in that whole pathway, you have a cleaner movement and your chi also flows smoother. So remembering point A to B rather than point A and B. Good. So let's continue that kind of flow with the punctuations. And greet in, and we'll go into basic drills. So single hand from our hearts. Good. And let's go through basic drills a little bit briefer so we can save time for this form. So left and right horizontal pull. I'm looking for that connection to your dantian. So not the arms moving by itself, but your body moving. Try to feel your full extension, even here, left and right, as a punctuation at the end, point A to point B. Changing the angles if you're ready. Still point A to point B. Good. Transition. Left circle and twist. Looking for your pivoting at that 1/3 point. 2 circles, handle and tip. Use your body, less hands. Changing the angles. Good. Try to feel your last three fingers, changing the grip to change the angle of the sword. Good. And double check yourself. Make sure it's a left circle and twist. So going to the left, counterclockwise. Good. Let's go to right whirlwind. Having that cut, clear cut, and palm up. Tip stays still. Check yourself. Relax your arm. Try to let your body, your waist turning, and your knees help you create that circular movement. Much better. Very good. And left whirlwind, patting on the left, and palm down. Good. See if you can slow it down. Keep the tip as still as possible. Even if you have to stop to check yourself that the tip is always in the same spot on when you're moving the sword. So pick almost like a compass, the 4 points or 8 points to check yourself that the tip is still angled in the same spot. Very nice. Good. So that one's a tricky one. It does take a lot of concentration and feeling the sword all the way to the tip. So that means extending your mind beyond your own hand. Good. So let's go forward into chop, straight down. Let me see your body. So this one, really feel that connection between your legs and your dantian, that center of gravity. This one really goes with gravity, so try to use gravity to your advantage. Very nice. And again, feel the punctuation from top, even if you pause there, and then finish with a pause. Very nice. Some of you, very nice. Good. And check yourself that you're not bowing forward when you finish. That blocks the chi in your lower back. Body still upright. Very good. Take that same feeling aligned with your center line into advance forward file, really focusing on that 1/3 point. Downward and forward together. Use your secret sword. Good. Check yourself that it's not like a stab, but there's a filing feeling. So even if you have to use a chair or something on the bottom of it to feel you're filing through like a saw going through it. Good. Check yourself that you still have Tai Chi Pong. So even when you pull back, make sure your elbows not collapsed, but there's an arc in your chest, a gentle arc in your armpit and your elbows. There's a structure and space. Even when you pull back, don't collapse the Pong, but keep your structure. From there, go to the poke or sting, straight as possible. Follow the shaft of the sword. Dantian to dantian. Vertical sword. Use your secret sword to steady the movement. Some of you have very good punctuation on this one. This one, you really want that emphasis of punctuation. Poke and sting, very clean, like an exclamation mark. Good. Let me feel you when you finish, that it's aligned not only with your hands, but down to the bottom of your feet. That's known as four gates breathing. Your feet and hands have chi, have strength and rooting. Nice, better. Good. Let's go up to the throat, palm up, just like white ape offers up fruit. Palm up, blade horizontal, sting to the throat. Good. So check some of you. So this is about spatial awareness. See if you're going upward or are you really going straight. What I'm looking for is you're going as straight, leveled with the floor. Good. And check yourself when you go to the throat that your body doesn't uproot, doesn't lift up. You're still rooted to the ground. Good. Last check. Make sure when you extend yourself, your body doesn't fall forward with the sword. You stay upright, anchored, and rooted. The sword goes forward, but it doesn't bring your shoulders forward in front of your hips. Shoulders still sits over your hips. Very good. Last one, falling flowers posture. From down, opposite hip to opposite shoulder, and go under the armpit of your opponent. For this one, it is okay to blend it one into the other. Use your hip and your dantian to transition smoothly from left to right. And check yourself. If you feel your arms lifting above, check yourself to keep it low. It's the sword that goes up, not necessarily your arms. Good. And let me check, see if you can have point A to B. So it's not just A at the hip and B at the top. I want to see A to B. So you're cutting all the way through with your mind, following that whole cut. Better. A to B. Still follow that tip like a pencil that's drawing a straight line. Very good. Let's finish with one more. The cloud. See if you can, the last part of the form where we have palm up, 1/3 protects in front of your face, and then cuts at the throat. You can do a very slight lean back. Good, and check yourself. Remember that the arm, you're not pivoting on the shoulder. Your elbow is very still. It's coming more from your forearm. So lock in the shoulder and the elbow. Let it come from the wrist and forearm. Very nice. Good. Two hands together, secret sword. And feel free always to change to left hand. Good. So good job for basic drills today. Is a real skilled opponent would look your opponent in the eyes. The highest level is third eye to third eye. In Tai Chi Sword, because Tai Chi is all about sticking, so that means you have to feel. When you feel the other person's sword, you actually don't have to look at it, but you're feeling it. You're looking at your opponent, but you're feeling their sword. As a beginner to intermediate practitioner, what you can do is learn to have a view of both that 1/3 point and your opponent. So what I like to do is I'm looking at my own opponent and I'm looking at the sword. I feel it and I check myself, looking at the opponent, feeling the sword, check myself, and looking and feeling. So in the beginning, as you're training, you can look and feel the sword and the opponent. As you can stick better, when you can feel the sword, whether they yield or whether they advance, then try with just only looking at your opponent with the sword in the picture. Good. So highest level is third eye to third eye, and learning only to feel the sword, to stick. Remember, always still, what I'm looking for as we advance forward is less arm movement. So less arms trying to make the sword move. It becomes a good swords person actually has very strong forearms. It's all these tendons that manipulates the movements of the sword. So try to let it come more from anchor your elbows and your shoulders in that palm and let it come more from your forearm to your wrist. Every movement. Good. What I am seeing is you are getting better, more closer to the quality that I want to see. So be proud of yourself. You're putting in the hard work. Tai Chi Secret Sword, high five. High two. Good. So let's greet out. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Till next time, this is TCM time. Keep letting your health shine. Yay, let your Tai Chi Pong expand. Yay, and let's bring it in.